Okay, removing broken lug nuts off of 2005 Ford Freestar. First order of business is get the brake caliper off so that you got room to work and you can see what you're doing. But right behind here, there's a gap in this, I don't know what it's called, anyhow, thing that holds the hub on. There's a gap in there just big enough to get your fingers in and get to the back of this stud. So you can knock it out and be sure to be ready to grab it because it's going to fall down inside and it's going to be fun to get out. Okay, so I've got some penetrating oil on there for the last couple of hours, so it should come right on out. It's coming. Hey, it came right out. And there's the broken one, sheared it right off. Okay, I've got one more in there that I've got to fish out because I wasn't ready for it. Okay, so quite enough room. So I'm going to have to do some grinding to get enough room for this to go straight in. Let me see. Well, there's no sweet spot back there. It hits the I don't know, whatever this is called. So, okay. Alright, so I've, the angle is too sharp in order to get the bolt in there, and the shoulder on the bolt catches on this frame right here. So, I had to do some modifications to the bolt, and it still won't fit because it's catching on the lip right here, you can see. So I'm going to have to take the rotor off, and so I'm in the process of doing that now. This is a number 50 Torx. Some people say 40. So yeah, if you Google it, you'll find 40, 45, and 50. Well, this particular one, this is a 2005 Ford Freestar, and it's a 50. Okay, all right, so let's see now. With the rotor off, maybe I can wiggle that thing through there. No, it's still catching. So I'm gonna have to modify that bolt some more, or do some grinding back there along this edge of the frame. I've already modified the bolt. See if I can get it back out now. There we go. Oop. I said there we go. Okay. I've modified the bolt. I've ground that one edge off, you can see, to try to get the clearance past this shoulder right here. But still not quite enough. Okay, you can see I got one bolt in. It's not torqued in good yet, but I finally managed to get it in. And here's what I ended up having to do. I took off about 1/8 of an inch off of this right here to make it flush with the hub. So I don't think it's doing a whole lot of damage, but it was necessary. I have to go back about 3/4 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch, kind of tapered, in order to get that nut or the bolt to go through this hole at a steep enough angle that it clears this lip. So anyhow, that's your standard bolt before you modify it, and you can see it won't even begin to go in until you grind a flat spot on one edge. And so anyhow, that's what I got. 2 more bolts to get in. Okay, so there are 3 new lug nuts, $5.97 each at O'Reilly's. You can get them cheaper elsewhere, but O'Reilly said they could get them today, so I bought them there. All that's left is put the brake caliper back on, torque it down, and put the wheels back on, and I'm done. So you might think it's a lot of work, but it beats taking the hub completely off because of the grinding and stuff. It was worth it because the nuts for the hub are behind here. So I don't even know how to get to them, but I think grinding 1/8 of an inch off is well worth the trouble.